In a world that's in a mad rush to deploy artificial intelligence, one group is asking a totally different question. It's not just what can AI do, but how can we prove what it did? Today, we're going to take a look at the Brehon AI group, an entire ecosystem that's built for a new era, an era where AI has to be accountable, based on evidence, and absolutely ready for inspection. Now, this is not just some catchy tagline. It's a mission statement. I mean, think about it. In high-stakes fields like medtech or finance, a decision made by an AI can't just be probably right. It has to be provably right. This one phrase really captures the entire philosophy we're about to unpack. And that leads to this huge question, right? This is the central challenge that's going to define the next phase of AI. We've moved past the initial wow factor. For AI to get truly integrated into our critical infrastructure, it has to answer to regulators, to auditors, and to us, the public. It needs a clear, unbroken chain of evidence for every single action it takes. The imagery here is just so powerful. What you're looking at is an ancient standing stone, a symbol of permanence, of law, etched with the modern symbol of a digital circuit. This is the Brehon AI philosophy in a single image, grounding the super fast-moving world of AI in these timeless principles of accountability and ethics.
Okay, so how do you actually build this? Well, it all starts with the foundation. Before you write a single line of application code, you have to establish the principles of governance first. This slide draws such a critical contrast. On one side, you've got your typical black box AI, right? We put data in, some magic happens, and an answer pops out. It's totally opaque and a massive compliance risk. But on the other side, you have governed AI, which is designed from the ground up to be traceable and defensible. Every decision has a history, a lineage. It's not an afterthought, it's the whole point. So with that foundation of governed AI in place, you need a blueprint to build on. And that blueprint is a framework they call DaVinci A+. And this isn't just some high-level theory. The DaVinci AI Plus framework is built on 3 solid pillars: creating a solid framework, ensuring human oversight is baked into the system, and assigning clear responsibility. It's a really pragmatic approach to making ethical AI an operational reality. Now, here's a crucial point. This isn't a product they're trying to sell you. DaVinci Adius is a non-commercial public framework. The whole goal is to provide a common language and structure so the entire industry can build more trustworthy systems. It's about raising the bar for everyone. It's also really important to understand what it isn't. DaVinci A+ is not a new set of rules or another certification you have to chase. It's a guide. By defining what it's not, its role becomes crystal clear. It's a technology-neutral reference for building systems that are, by their very nature, ready for scrutiny. Okay, so we have the philosophy and we've got the blueprint, but how do you bring it to life? How do you make it work? Well, that's the job of the execution engine that powers this entire ecosystem, Arios. Arios is where all the principles of DaVinci A+ become actual operational control. It's described as a governed execution spine. You can think of it like the central nervous system that makes sure all the rules of governance are followed automatically and without any exceptions. The process breaks down into 4 really clear steps. First, it takes in and normalizes all the data. Then it applies the governance rules. And this part is critical. It knows when to route decisions for human review. So human oversight isn't just a policy, it's a hardwired step in the process. And finally, every single action is recorded as permanent, unchangeable audit evidence. Nothing is lost and nothing can ever be altered. So a foundation, a blueprint, an engine, that all sounds great, but what does it actually build? Let's take a look at the diverse projects that are the living proof of this entire philosophy. First up, we have A.Ward Publications. It's a boutique publisher that creates toolkits for the AI era. But what's really fascinating is that they are also the official publisher of the DaVinci A+ framework itself. So they're using the very principles they're helping to distribute. It's this powerful, self-reinforcing ecosystem, kind of like eating your own cooking, which is awesome. Then you have this, the Alex Wenger AI Golf Coach. This might be the most accessible example of the philosophy in action. It's not some high-risk compliance tool, it's a consumer product. But because it's built on that same auditable foundation, the value just goes so much deeper. Every shot accounted for. That's not just about trust. I mean, for a pro athlete, that means having verifiable data to secure sponsorships or ironclad proof of improvement for their trainers. It transforms coaching from just subjective advice into objective, auditable data. And finally, there's the Corkonian project. This is their public proof of concept. By creating what they call a governed myth, they're making the entire process of governed AI publishing totally transparent. You can see the archive verification, the run IDs. It's such a bold way of showing, not just telling, how this technology works and how it builds trust, even in a civic context. So when you put all these pieces together, the framework, the engine, all these diverse projects, what's the ultimate vision? It's about fundamentally changing how we build and, more importantly, how we trust AI. And this right here, this is the strategic shift. It's the game changer. So many companies are trying to build AI that can read and interpret rules. Brehon AI is doing something fundamentally different. They're building AI where the decision-making process itself is reconstructible and attributable. It's not a black box trying to follow the rules. It's a transparent system designed for accountability from the very start. And this brings us right back to the full picture of the future they're building. The Brenner AI Group isn't just one company. It's an ecosystem of solutions consulting, specialized recruitment, and core technologies, all unified by that single governance spine we talked about, ARAOS. Each part makes the others stronger, creating this comprehensive approach to trustworthy AI. And that leaves us with this one final question to think about. As AI becomes more and more powerful, more integrated into our lives, from coaching our golf swing to operating in regulated healthcare, what could possibly be more important than our ability to trust it? Not just hope it works, but to prove that it does every single time.